Is it time to buy or sell SOFI stock? In this video, we will explore SOFI in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You won't want to miss any important updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 30th of May, 2025, our system has ranked SOFI as a buy candidate, awarding it a score of 1.61. Now let's examine the stock's performance during this time. The stock has experienced a gain of 6.02%. This results in an average return of 0.86% per day since being designated as a buy candidate. The stock is situated in the midst of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating a likelihood of further increases within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 19.29% over the next 3 months, with a possible return fluctuating between negative 5.96% and 26.75%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis points to a projected change of 66.6%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 28.65% to 149.86% over the coming year. In current terms, this would imply a future price range between $18.14 and $35.23. Our latest daily update for SOFI includes the headline, Evaluation of SOFI stock downgraded after the last trading session. The SOFI stock price decreased by nearly 1% on the last day, which was Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, dropping from $14.24 to $14.10. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 3.29%, with a day low of $13.97 and a day high of $14.43. The price has been experiencing ups and downs during this period, and there has been a gain of 7.72% over the last 2 weeks. Interestingly, the volume fell on the last day along with the stock price, which is generally considered a positive sign, as trading volume should correlate with the stock's movements. On the last day, the trading volume decreased by 238,000 shares, with a total of 62 million shares bought and sold, amounting to approximately $873,580,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $18.42, while the lowest price was $6.01. Currently, the price stands 23.45%, or $4.32, below the 52-week high, and 50.11%, or $14.16, below the all-time high reached on the 1st of February, 2021, when the price peaked at $28.26. SOFI Technologies continues to make headlines as a key player in the fintech sector, showcasing significant potential for both short and long-term growth. Recently, SOFI was spotlighted among the leading fintech stocks to consider, highlighting its robust position within this pivotal industry. The company's impressive 95% share price increase over the past year positions it as a major disruptor, particularly when compared to competitors like Robinhood. Despite the optimistic market sentiment, SOFI faces challenges. Bank of America has maintained its underperform rating, with a target price of $13, reflecting a cautious outlook that could temper investor enthusiasm in the short term. However, an uptick in SOFI's loan volume, particularly a notable rebound in student loan refinancing, suggests a positive response to shifting regulatory dynamics and growing demand for private lending solutions. Investor confidence has also strengthened due to a recent company presentation that outlined ambitious growth plans and potential for profitability. With a flourishing neobanking sector and an attractive valuation, SOFI's business model demonstrates long-term growth opportunities, especially as it taps into a more affluent demographic and explores international markets. In summary, While short-term pressures may influence stock fluctuations, SoFi's strategic positioning within evolving financial trends is expected to foster substantial long-term gains. Investors are encouraged to keep a close eye on the company's performance against market expectations as it navigates this dynamic landscape. Analyst Ratings. On Tuesday, the 14th of January, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SOFI a buy rating with a hold recommendation. On Friday, the 3rd of January, 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned SOFI a hold rating with a hold recommendation. On Thursday, the 19th of December, 2024, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned SOFI an underweight rating with a hold recommendation. On Tuesday, the 10th of December, 2024, it was reported that Jefferies assigned SOFI a buy rating with a hold recommendation. On Monday, the 9th of December, 2024, it was reported that Bank of America Securities assigned SOFI an underperform rating with a downgrade recommendation. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to SoFi stock. They have categorized the price-to-earnings ratio and price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, when it comes to return on investment, the analysts have provided the stock with a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for SoFi. The SoFi stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between these two indicators, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During potential downward corrections, support can be found at $13.73 and $13.14. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Some negative signals have also emerged, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was activated from a pivot top point on Tuesday, May 13, 2025, and since then, the stock has experienced a decline of 1.33%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. On the last trading day, volume decreased alongside the price, which mitigates overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots suggest a sell signal from 19 days ago. Bollinger signals a buy opportunity that emerged 2 days ago. The short-term moving average indicates a sell signal from 9 days ago. The long-term moving average shows a buy signal that occurred 34 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggests a buy signal from 31 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average provided a buy signal 7 days ago. The long-term moving average indicates a sell signal from 5 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 3 days ago. For more insights and signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop loss for SoFi. On the downside, the stock encounters support just below today's level, stemming from accumulated volume at $13.27 and $12.51. There is an inherent risk when a stock approaches a support level. If this level is breached, the stock may decline to the next support level. In this instance, SoFi has support just below today's level at $13.27. Should this be broken, the next support, based on accumulated volume, will be at $12.51 and $11.39. This stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with a solid trading volume, the risk is assessed to be medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by 460 cents between its high and low, which is a change of 3.29%. Throughout the last week, the stock displayed a daily average volatility of 3.93%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for SoFi, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This reflects a relatively normal PE ratio, which is often found in companies with established track records or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are set at 6 cents. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOFI. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SOFI is at $14.24. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SOFI encounters its first support level at $13.27. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SOFI from several analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 28th of May, 2025, Yesel Magdalena purchased a total of 35,034 shares of common stock. On the same date, Yesel Magdalena also sold 35,034 shares of restricted stock unit. On the 28th of May, 2025, Meltzer Gary bought 9,887 shares of common stock. On that same date, Meltzer Gary made another purchase of 35,034 shares of common stock. On the 28th of May, 2025, Meltzer Gary sold 9,887 shares of restricted stock unit. Analyzing the most recent 100 insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 55.683. Overall, insiders acquired 8,291,330 shares and sold 32,564,698 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $13.54, reflecting a decrease of 3.95%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Notably, there is a sell signal from a pivot top, identified 18 days ago. Is SOFI stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, paired with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there's a reasonable chance for SOFI stock to perform well in the near future. However, due to some minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have adjusted our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation from a strong buy to a buy candidate. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 10th of June, we expect SOFI to open higher by approximately 6.67 cents and start trading at $14.17. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.